but I'm so energized. And the thoughts that are running through my mind are in relation to what the universe throws at you. It's what you put out there and you will receive. So there's been things that have been happening like in my life, like events, which I can't even explain, but it's events that probably some people can connect to. That when you open your eyes and when you step out of yourself, when you stop internalizing about like for instance, about like your pain, about, how you're feeling, about yourself, and everything is internalizing, and you start to externalize and look at the world, you see it through so much in a different light. When you start to think about what is your why, what is your reason for being here, what is your purpose, it's like going to like another new height, and I can't even explain what that feeling is. And then today, I feel like I almost was pushed off the plane, and I have like this adrenaline which hasn't settled. The reason for that is the whole week I've been held accountable by a group of people, by a group of self-developers, and even above that, been held accountable by Warren, who's definitely inspiring, who's given his time and his care, and Jojo, so the cute family, for us to go through this experience. So we've been put like on so many challenges that on day one, I walked up to, the challenge was we were to go and speak to somebody and make their day. And I spoke to this man who has lost everything, but then he had everything at the same time. So he's currently homeless. His wife passed away 2 years ago, and they had a home for like 10 years and lost it. And then he also lost his home and only has his dog for company. We had a long chat, and the feeling that I got from him was almost like he was my best friend. And I was so nervous to approach him. But as I was walking towards him, I kept thinking, it's not about me, it's not about me. It's about me making somebody else's day. So I was externalizing rather than internalizing. When you internalize, it becomes more about you. And the moment I said hello to him, he just started talking to me. And I was like, we were laughing, we were joking. And he took me up on my offer for like lunch. And then I also felt uncomfortable, but the next challenge was to also take a picture with him. And he didn't mind at all. And I just felt so humbled by him being able to share like his story with me, a total stranger, and to be open with me as well. So what I'm learning like this week is to be more present when I'm out, to look at people more, to smile, and also just to at least say hello, which I don't tend to do very often. I used to though, but sometimes like I think life just gets too busy that we forget like the little things. So that's what I'm learning from this week, and also not to care so much, but to care at the same time. So it's like if you make mistakes, it's fine, but it's better to try something rather than not to try it. So like yesterday, we were put on a challenge again, and my challenge was to speak in you would have seen the video, in a Burmese accent. I found that so much fun. So the other thing I'm learning this week as well is to be playful. Because that's what life is about, is that to be childlike and enjoy life, not take it too seriously, but at the same time also have like an agenda, a map that is bigger and beyond. So today I'm also feeling Like I've thrown out something like major to the universe, and I feel it. So thanks, Warren. I feel it. That's why I can't sleep. And I feel like it's good, and it's something that's bigger than me, and also accountable. So rather than it being something that's going to happen in 5 years, it's like I'm making steps towards it, even like much quicker. I think that's why I'm feeling this way, is that instead of being comfortable, it's something that's happening immediately. It's like it's happening today. It's done. Not done as, but it's thrown out there in the universe. And then the ripple effect will happen. But I am accountable. So I'm accountable to many people. And that's so beautiful. Hello, Colleen. I am feeling so electric at the moment. I can't sleep. I'm amazed. I'm just summarizing like this week, the experience. I don't know how it's been for you. Is that I've been able to step outside of my comfort zone even more. And there were days when I was thinking, oh, goodness, Warren, he's given us another exercise to go out. And bless you too. And for the first time this week, I've gone out every single day to actually do something. I do something which wasn't like, oh my goodness, although I felt like that, but the going out made me think, because I was thinking, oh, I have all these tasks to do. That's what was on my mind. But the tasks that were giving us were like more meaningful, more powerful and more valuable. And also it's been about, for the first time, looking after myself, for setting time aside and not feeling guilty, and also not being the rescuer, to people. So setting clear boundaries and not feeling sorry for that. So I'm going to do a little bit more of that. Yeah, so I just wanted to share. Colin, how has your week been? I hope you've had like a fantastic, fantastic week, and it's just getting hotter and hotter. It's like taking off like on what can I say, social medias. Yeah, it was for me as well. It was huge. If I could show you like my first video, my first live video, oh, you would be sitting next to me and we would just be laughing. But the thing is, I would be laughing at me. I don't think anybody else would care. But the day after, very different but excited. That's it. That's the excitement. The greatest thing about this challenge is about stepping outside of your comfort zone, because it's not fun just being like in your comfort zone. It's better to like live life like on the edge. And that's why this week I was thinking it's better to rather than picking the easy challenges, like the challenge that we were given to take a cake to like neighbors, and I could have picked somebody I know easily, but I thought, no, let me pick somebody that I actually don't know very well, and I could feel it. I don't know about you, I don't know what experiences you had, but I could feel the nerves. So I just think ride with the nerves, because it's like they're teaching us a lesson. They're teaching us to look outside and beyond, and to see, to open our eyes to something even like much greater. And that is to serve a purpose which is higher, than us, and more powerful. And for me, that's always about giving back. So that's been like my why. Today scared me a little bit, because I was like, oops, somebody's making me even more comfortable. No, more accountable, not more comfortable. I would have preferred to like take my time. But as you know, Warren, he's not going to let us do that. Yes, so I'm looking forward to next week. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, so Carlin, thank you for joining me. I hope you have a good night. And do feel free to like message me. I know like what you may be feeling, but look at it this way. You've achieved a lot, so go you. You've done a fantastic job this week. So bye for now. Until tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Bye.